his team. Look at his team.
Go.
We looking good. We looking good.
All right, here we go.
Knock it down.
Okay. First shot of the
Nice.
day.
Let's go.
Okay.
Good shot right there.
Naomi not playing around.
First shot of the day.
Take that.
Shot,
Thank
boom.
you. Appreciate you.
Good shot.
Just switch me every time, boo.
I got you. Oh, yeah, that's a walking bucket right
Go,
there.
Chris.
We starting early. We
Score
starting
the
early.
ball. Score the ball.
Good pass.
Love.
Yeah, come on.
Rapid passing.
I see you. Like I said, your quarter, big
leaving
dog.
the
I see
logo.
that.
I'm tripping.
Leave that open.
Good shot.
Okay. That's okay. We know the
Go,
LD game.
right back
plan,
to the
we know.
corner.
Yeah,
there we
good
go.
shot.
Yes.
Got it.
That's right.
I should have got it.
Oh, that's
Hey.
good.
Got it.
There we go.
Take that. Hey. I'm getting back.
We good.
I'm slacking. I was
See, let's
celebrating.
see.
Hollywood.
Shot. You know what? It was worth the stop point. You made a statement.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Whitehead, Williamson out there with Walker. Then there's Shepard, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Williams is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bridges. Then it's MP. Marching their way, Brent, toward the end of the season. What are members of the front offices doing right now?
Well, rosters are set, Kevin. I mean, this is what you got. You're not going to add anybody else. There's no added shooting. You're not going to get the tough rebounder guy. You've got to dig in and understand and define the roles for what these guys can do for your team moving forward. You could be leaning on your starters more and playing them heavy minutes because you're seizing the opportunity to get into a position to play playoff basketball.
Now, here's Rubio. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
Pelicans foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Stewart. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. The rebound by Shepard. And now the latest From our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. We'll see how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Whitehead, covered by Rubio.
Grizzlies foul. Rubio. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pelicans shoot their first free throws of this one.
Whitehead taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Mr. Williamson. Here's Stewart. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Johnson with the block. Now Rubio. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Down low, Johnson. Can't get it to fall. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And it's good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. They get it back. The layup off target.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
So they take the lead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
5 to shoot from deep. Walker. Rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Bridges. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans trail. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Stewart. Martin's checked in for MP. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
There are only a few players that can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the wing, Walker. Stewart against Williams. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bridges. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Martin. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 1. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Now, here's Bridges. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Williamson. Over Johnson, and that one's good. Williamson's got his second bucket.
Well, Zion is no stranger to guys being around him. He's used to going through them, and he does it there.
Bridges, right side. That's a 2 from Martin. The rebound by Shepard.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the paint, here's Stewart. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Outside, Martin. From about 16. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the dunk by Stewart.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside for Martin. Williamson with the block.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion loved knocking that one away. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Lets a floater go. And it's Shepard missing. Memphis leading. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Martin. Back to Bridges. Over Shepard. Bridges misses.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And finished off by Williams.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
You think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Miller comes in for Bridges. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Fudge is checked in. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Walker. Marcus Sasser's checked in, and it's done in for Shepard. Here's Fudge. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Dunn looking over the floor, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Martin, the pass to Miller. Johnson outside. It doesn't go for him.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Sasser with it. Williams picks him up. Sasser with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Stewart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Stewart's got 5 points so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Memphis trailing here. Miller, the pass to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. The pass to Hunter. Back to Sasser. Rebounded by Knox.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Miller inside, and it's denied. Miller against Dunn. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Dunn. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. In the corner, it's Martin. Miller outside, but 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Johnson. 1:56 left to play in the first.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that? Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Longley's checked in for Marcus Sasser. Now here is Miller. Pass to Knox. The fadeaway. Good.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Longley. Pass to Fudge. From 15 feet away, here's Stewart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Free throw good, Stewart. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Martin the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Miller. Pelicans pull it in. Done outside. Drives to the hoop. And done with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Knox. Outside, Martin. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got his second basket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Walker, Whitehead out there with Longley, and it's Stewart in at the 5. Here's Walker. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He scored 20 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
The Pelicans have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The first free throw is good. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Memphis leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Higgins outside. Puts it up from 7. Got a hand on it. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Shepard. Walker's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.